your soul overloaded? Om Shanti. In 2026, we breathe in more than just air. We breathe in data. We are the first generation in history to experience mental population on a global scale. In the last decade, our daily information intake has increased by over 350%. Think about it. It's every like, every breaking news alert, and every targeted ad is a practical of digital dust settling on your consciousness. We talk about air quality and microplastic, but we ignore the mental smog that is suffocating our inner lives. This is the era of data fatigue, where the weight of the world is literally sitting in our pockets and our brain have never evolved to carry it all. Science calls it cognitive lead theory. Your brain has a finite capacity for processing information. Meanwhile, we exceed that limit, we enter a state of decision fatigue. In 2026, researchers found that the constant switching between hyper-connected apps causes the brain to remain in a state of high beta brainwave activity, the same state as a fight or flight response. A scientific example. Recent studies in neuroplasticity show that chronic overstimulation actually shrinks the gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for deep focus and emotional regulation. We aren't just tired, we are physically losing our ability to feel calm. We have turned our mind into hard drives, trying to store every mundane detail of the digital world when we were meant to be processors of wisdom. This leads us to the vital realization: the spiritual intellect is not just a storage device, it is a filter. In many ancient traditions, the intellect is described as a sivi. Its job to distinguish between the eternal and the ephemeral. But today, our civis are broken. We have lost the divine sivi. That inner voice tells us, this information does not serve your soul. Without this filter, we treat a celebrity scandal with the same emotional weight as a family crisis. We are storing mundane trash in the sanctuary of a mind. When your mental space is filled with the noise of 8 billion people, there is no room left for the divine. How do you feel if you have lost your divine sivi? The symptoms are clear: emotional burnout and the loss of soul consciousness. When you are soul conscious, you act from a place of being. When you are mentally polluted, you act from the place of reacting. You feel a sense of hollow exhaustion, where you have done nothing all day but feel completely drained. This isn't just lack of sleep, it's lack of presence. When the mind is cluttered warehouse of data, the soul cannot breathe. We lose the ability to see the scar in the ordinary because we are too busy processing the digital. We are losing ourselves in the stream. So, how do we fix this? We must rebuild the filter. Number 1, practice selective ignorance. You don't need to know everything. Number 2, the divine pause. Before you check your phone, check your breath. Number 3, clean the mirror. Spend 10 minutes in silence each day to let the world's dust settle. Reclaim your intellect. Stop being a storage unit for the mundane and start being a vessel for the meaningful. Because a polluted mind can never see a clear truth. Thank you. Om Shanti.